Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, the mighty MiG spammer, and I am back from Korea. I wish to talk a little bit about it, but not in the introduction of this video. I bet I'll have plenty of time to talk about this as we proceed with Sword of the Stars, the pit. What is going to happen now is I'm going to load a game that we recently finished. And what I'm also going to do is pause the recording for a second because I need to adjust the audio as it usually happens, unfortunately, in Sword of the Stars. And I also grab myself some juice, which I forgot to bring upstairs, so I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. As you can see, I just activated my motion sensor to see if there's anybody nearby. As you can see, there is only a handful of enemies left on this floor. And those four, oh no, I'm not going to engage. I mean, there's pretty much nothing in this particular room that is worth taking, and quite frankly, I'm not going to risk my life for nothing. One enemy in this room and two in this one. Even if those are adaptoids, I don't see this being too much of a problem. Large profians could be an issue, but even so, I don't believe those are actually large profians. More likely they are like defense bots, which could be problematic, but when there's only two of them, I don't also see this being a huge problem, especially with the amount of surgery units that are nearby, or whatever they're called. I actually forgot the name, which is kind of cute. And that's a contaminated bat. Not really a big problem, I can actually kill it with just a sword, except it's not coming my way at all. And I do not even have my sword selected because it's not in my quick bar. There we go. Alright, it's still, because I have increased speed, I can actually walk up to it. And ow! It actually increases my radiation. That's interesting. I didn't know that's actually a thing. Come on, I deselected my sword. Well, I can actually select it like here. Equip. There we go. It actually does work this way, which is nice. Anyway, let's have a quick look at my character sheet. Radiation 15. Does it do anything to me right now? I have no idea because I was never radiated before. Anyway, I am kind of afraid of this fella right now. Because, yet again, I don't know what radiation really is, and I would rather not experiment with it. Not when my life is on the line, so I'll just move out of the way and continue killing this guy, because it sounds like a good idea. Alright, that was fairly easy. Inventory full, so I cannot pick up those bone slivers, whatever, I don't really care about it. Electronic parts are mine, which is nice. This is our exit to the next floor, and what is this? Disintegration bay, that doesn't sound nice at all. Anyway, rat pod, let's see what is inside. I'm going to use my electronic toolkit because I want to get rid of it as soon as possible and have a motor tool to have my 99% chance of success, which will probably mean that I'll fail to open this thing, which is what usually happens. Alright, it will allow me to recharge my motion sensor, which is nice. Actually overcharged. That's really nice. Okay, I forget it works this way. A disintegration bay. Now this sounds threatening, so oh, I can just booby trap it. Okay, I don't know why I would do that, especially now that when everybody is dead on this floor, but I guess now it's booby trapped, and if anybody walks close to it, then it will just devastate everything. And I'm not sure if this is particularly good, especially when I'm the only guy left on this floor, but let's assume it is. Let's assume it is. Alright, don't mind me, I'm just making my way over to the one place I have not explored yet. There's a bunch of junk on the ground, which is to be expected, really. There should be an enemy. Ow! Wow, that made my heart skip a bit. Wow, seriously. You scared me, guy. I don't like when people scare me. And I usually read them with bullets for that. Alright, what is this? An augmentation bay. Never seen this thing before, so let's try and activate it. I'm probably going to fail because my decipher skill is kind of low. Alright, that's surprising. Seems to be a very powerful device which requires such a skill to actually turn it on, but of course, I fail. One might say that I only had around 50% chance, so it was like, you know, half chance that I'll fail, but on the other hand, it was half chance that I will not fail. Anyway, there is a 4D copier, which is a nice machine to have. We can copy whatever we have, and I'm not really sure what I want to copy. I might actually copy a grenade, I might copy a shot switch, because we are kinda-ish running low on food. I said kinda-ish multiple times just to, you know, make sure that you realize that we are still on a decent side of things. So what else could I really want to replicate? Cybernetic brain, no. Can I replicate ammo? Yes, I can from the looks of it. I don't really want to though, because I have plenty of it. You cannot replicate weapons, as you can see, and I'm really thinking that replicating a grenade is my best bet at this point in time. or this ammo by ammo green, which might be an amazing thing, and if it is, then it would be worthwhile to actually copy it, but I'm not gonna waste a 40 copier for something that I'm not sure if works. Great, seems like a really good thing to have. There we go, picked this up. I can actually turn this thing on again, which will be most magnificent. And am I even recording? Yes, I am indeed. That's a nice thing indeed. So let's make myself a bunch of grenades. That's a second grenade. Let's make even more. Yeah, let's go grenade heavy. I do like those grenades. And the copier shuts down. Oh well, got 2 free grenades out of it. I think it was a rather good thing indeed. I just got my digital assistant recharged, which is yet another good thing. I'm slightly packaged, but it's not a really big problem. I'm not gonna eat just yet. And I have a lot of health left, so I don't really need to use those surgery units that are on this floor. But I can come back to them if I need to. Let's proceed with the next floor and see what is in here. Alright, what is this? A recycling bin? Never seen this one before. Crazed human, I hate those guys. And that's actually a new layout, I believe. I don't think we have ever seen this kind of blue color, so that's nice. Anyway, the enemies are not too threatening. I mean, the crazed type of human can be threatening, can be not. Same could be applied to crazed human, but they usually are what terrifies me a lot. So I'm not gonna. Yeah, what? Whatever. Anyway, I'm not gonna take any chances. I'm just gonna blast this human with a laser because it seems like a good idea. Next time I'm just gonna throw a grenade at him and see how he feels about that. Anyway, like a female, you die as well. Because she just shot me and damaged my costume, or armor, whatever you wanna call it, and I would rather not get it destroyed because it's a good costume. I mean armor, whatever. Anyway, let's close those doors and have a quick look at our surroundings. I didn't take much damage from the grenade, but it still was something that I need to check on. My durability on my Enviro suit is going lower, which I don't particularly like, but there is, again, not much I can do about it at this point in time. Anyway, let's use my motion sensor. That's a small floor with a lot of enemies. Good to know, there's a medical bay right here with only 2 of those. But enemies in medical bay are usually fairly threatening, and I'm also pretty sure that there's somebody coming in this general direction, so I should be fairly careful with how I operate. I'm not following you. If anything, you're following me. Alright, I waited for a couple of times, nobody's coming close, so they are probably trying to surprise me, as it usually is the case. Let's try and open this door. Probably fail horribly. Actually not, that's nice. Alright, so there's a crazed human, and I have not seen a crazed surgeon. Crazed surgeon. I've seen a teaser of a movie which I guess is something similar based on the same idea. In Korea, it was called Doctor, written in Korean alphabet, which looked kind of funny when I realized what it says. Because think about Korean alphabet, the first time you read it, you're always trying to, you know, translate it into language you know better. But then you realize that actually is not our legitimate Korean word, it's just an English word written in Korean, and then you always kind of giggle a little bit. At least that's what I feel every time this happens to me. Anyway, that's a human. I'm gonna waste my rifle on him because, hey, why not? And he of course throws a grenade, damaging my armor, damaging my items. Did he destroy anything? He didn't really. I'm not really sure what kind of items he can damage, but I do know that my pistol is taking a little bit of a beating, but it's still okay, so I'm not gonna worry about it. My sword is okay, my rifle is more than okay, it's absolutely amazing, the laser pistol is still fine, and my pepper box is fine as well, so it really didn't do much this grenade, but it's annoying because this guy is still alive, and I'd rather him not be alive. Good, he's bleeding, I like when people are bleeding, especially when I am the one who's making them bleeding, and now I can continue using the rifle to actually kill the crazed surgeon. He is scaring me a little bit. Because, you know, he's moving in my direction, he's a surgeon and he's crazed, which is never a good combo, and yeah, I'm really afraid at this point in time. Is there somebody behind me? Not yet. I'm gonna move a little bit behind, not behind, but you know, in the opposite direction, and I have a walker. Those guys are pretty tough, pretty annoying. I'm gonna use my auto pistol on him because he's just a single one, but he did damage my armor, so now I'm gonna switch into laser, because he will keep doing that, and that's very, very annoying. Fortunately, my armor can still take a little bit more of a beating. Resistance booster sounds like an amazing thing to have, so I'm gonna throw away something, I guess. I'm not sure what exactly. This is meat, it's probably something I can drop without too much of a problem. And I'm gonna grab my resistance booster instead. And oh, that's a blinding door. Wonderful. And there's somebody coming this way as well. Oh well, I'm just gonna use this time to reload my laser gun, reload my auto pistol, reload my rifle, which is going to take forever because it's a rifle, a useless thing indeed. And then I'm just gonna rest until my blindness goes away, and also heal up a little bit and drink some water, so I'll be right back. There we go, now better. Anyway, somebody just came into this room, so I bet they're going to hurt me badly. Ow! Yep, they definitely did. So let's just fire in a random direction. Alright, there's an enemy right here, and it's a Harvard bastard. How about we just pepper him? Pepper him more. Oh, actually I can't, I forgot. Alright, let's keep firing at him. What I have, and what is this? Cheating, whatever. I like the name of this, I always did. So how about I drop something for it? Chemical neutralizer. No, I'm not gonna drop that, but razor teeth. They can make me some lockpicks, but I don't have any other ingredients required for lockpicks, so I might as well drop them and pick up this cheating thingy, because it's a thingy. So why not pick it up? Anyway, let's open those medical lockers. I should be able to do so without too much of a problem. And another surgery unit. I actually don't have inventory for it, and I'm not sure, and I don't think I'll be dropping anything for that anytime soon. This tonic, however, is promising, so I am going to grab it. Might boost, very nice. I could use a good might boost. Very nice. It still didn't give me more inventory space, which I would value the most. But you know what I'm going to do? Since I don't know what half of my ingredients do, I am actually going to drop those. Because I do want another surgery unit. Why? Because it's a surgery unit! It's an amazing healing device. So whenever I'm in danger, I can just use this thing. Alright, resistor booster is actually going to give me food if I need it, so it's nice. Primordial soup, you're gone. What else can I get rid of? Energy cells, definitely not. But I can move some things around, and now I should have place for attack and field survey. First of all, though, let's open this locker and see what is inside. Maybe something amazing. Alright, might drain. I would rather not drink it, thank you very much. I'm surprised I know that this is a might drain. Is it because of some kind of stat? Or did I drink it such a long time ago that I don't even remember it, and why did it work again? Alright, let's just wait, shall we? It seems like a good idea. I'm kinda starving, but actually I'm not. I still have 96 food, it just looks like I'm starving because my max is 550, which is a very decent amount, especially for an engineer. But 91 is still a lot to have. I mean, the sub switch only gives you extra 160 food, if I don't believe, and it is considered a lot in this game. So I still have plenty of food to actually rest and heal up a little bit. I'm no longer blind, but I might as well use this occasion to actually heal up a little bit more of my health. I could, of course, go upstairs and use those healing units, which I probably should do because health is a resource I have a lot of. I can have a lot of anyway, while food, not so much. But since I already started resting, I might as well finish this job, since the longer you rest, the more you can heal, which is almost always beneficial. Right, so let's stop resting for now. I'm almost maxed out, and it will be a waste to keep resting. And oh, hello there, dear sir. I'm just gonna use my laser on this guy because he's quite frankly scary. He doesn't deal a ton of damage because of my suit, but he can damage it, and I would rather this didn't happen. Now, the scavenger bot is hardly afraid. I can just finish them off with an auto pistol. I could also use my sword, and actually I should do so because I just realized that I don't have a lot of bullets left, and this guy is a clone walker. They're fairly scary, as we know. I didn't reload my pepper box because I'm a dummy. I could use my grenade, but instead I'm just gonna fire my laser. Now this guy keeps damaging my armor. It's still in the acceptable range in terms of, you know, sustainability, and this guy is bleeding already, so he is going to die. Let's reload my pepper box because it's fairly important to have this thing. It seems like a perfect damage dealer. And also this door is going to be a scary thing indeed, so how about we keep away from it for the time being. Keep shooting this guy. And actually that's a fast response bot Mark II. I have not seen Mark II of those guys before, and oh, and they are nasty. As simple as that. So I'm going to kill them with all my Matchius Fury. Matchius Fury, that doesn't sound right, but whatever. Then I'm gonna kill this guy with my sword, because hey, why not? Move a little bit, see what is inside. A crazed human and another fast response bot. Let's close this door for now. I cannot pick up all the element X. Element X does sound amazing though, so I'm gonna drop... What exactly am I going to drop, huh? Casing fragments? No, I guess I could make bullets with it, maybe. Sort of, I don't know. Antibiotics sounds amazing, like something I should have. The reflex marker of foreignness? Yeah, let's drop that, why not? And instead I'm gonna pick up element X, because it's element X, who doesn't like element X? Now, there's somebody creeping behind me, but that's acceptable. And I'm gonna wait a little bit more until this guy comes close, because... Oh, there we go, I knew it'd make it. Dear friend, how about you die, because I hate fast response bots, thank you very much. And... Oh, it's him again. Alright, let's use a laser, because he's a human, I hate humans, and I just want him to die. There we go. I can pick everything up, I can reload my weapons, because they definitely need to be reloaded. And this video cast is... no, it's not the best cast, I'm not even gonna bother picking up more debris. But then again, you have to keep in mind that this is a long time, this is a media cast. I mean, over a week, and this guy is fairly scary, but it's still something I can live with. I am going to eat a little bit of food though. AKA I'm gonna eat a salt switch because I hate being hungry, and I think it actually does debuff your stats just by a tiny amount. Anyway, gonna use my laser against this guy because he's just firing a little bit too often for my liking. Close the door because hey, why not? Open this lock. How's it called? Weapons locker. Of course, I'm gonna jam it in the process. I did have 50% chance, but it's still not nevertheless. And I just realized that this videocast is 15 minutes long, actually probably a little bit longer than that. And I did not have a single chance to talk a little bit, at all about my trip to Korea. But maybe it's good, maybe I should wait until I make a cast when I actually have chance to talk about it. It's like my endless space videos, when I can talk between the tasks, which is a good idea, I believe. Anyway, a weapon modifier, I'm definitely gonna pick this up. Bindings could be useful, so I'm gonna keep to them. Element X, I had my fun with you, but I'm gonna drop you already. I'm gonna pick up my weapon biomod, and I'm gonna experiment on my target pistol, because hey, why not? Lower the accuracy, so I guess it's good I'm not using my target pistol at all. Anyway, good test subject, I guess. Security station, let's try and access it with my digital assistant. I have a fairly decent chance of doing so, which means that I'm going to fail horribly. Alright, I unlocked all the doors, but I triggered an alarm, which means that all hell is going to break loose very, very quickly. So I better just get out of here, because fast response bots and those bastards are going to show up here momentarily. So let's just use my laser against this bastard, and oh, that's a lot of people. I am going to use my grenade now, and I'm trying to figure out which one. I'm guessing the frag grenade, because it has a very nice range, and I can actually hit both of those guys. And I don't have to worry about hitting a wall unless my guy misses horribly. So how about I do just that? It said it is not going to hit me, you bastard! You lied to me. I guess the grenade kinda did miss. Anyway, what I'm going to do is use... Oh man, my ammo is almost down. Anyway, field soldier, and please work. I failed. Alright, let's use it again because it doesn't actually take any time. Good, and now I'm a decent amount of health. Let's move a little bit backwards. Let's face the appropriate direction and keep using my laser and actually kill the guy. Now I have a level up so I can heal instantly if I need to. I'm obviously not going to do so, I'm rather return to the previous floor to heal in a different way. And wow, so many bots that really do want to kill me. Alright, let's slowly start moving backwards. They keep destroying my armor. How badly damaged it is. It is very damaged. But I believe I can still conserve it to a certain extent. Keep using my laser because I'm kinda in a bad spot. Now I can finish this guy with an auto pistol, I believe. Yeah, he's just running away like a coward. And oh boy, that's a lot of enemies. I angered everybody on this floor, didn't I? Oh well, that's why I have grenades. This should be a fairly entertaining throw. Let's do this. Alright, I was able to destroy two of those guys. One is still standing, but I'm gonna use my sword to finish him off. Because what's a cooler thing than to kill a droid with a sword? Nothing is cooler. Nothing. Anyway, I'm gonna return to the previous floor. And I'm gonna heal up at one of the healing stations that are located somewhere in here. I'm pretty sure. Well, there are two ones that require repairing. I might as well repair them right now, just to boost my stats, and also use the electronic toolkit, which I do not want because it's clogging up my inventory. And there we go, now I'm fully healed. That's very, very nice indeed. Now, I did waste quite a lot of hunger to actually get to this floor, but for now I would consider it worth it just because I can also boost my stats, which is always a nice thing indeed. Right, I know what is in this room. This room is a very big one, but I believe I was able to draw attention of pretty much all the droids that were everywhere, so it's not really a problem. Weapon vault, that sounds scary, a very low chance to succeed. Let's try it anyway. I bet what it is going to kill me actually didn't. And what is this? It's a vibro knife. It's the best knife in the game, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. Alright, first of all, I don't need this biomod, but oh, I almost forgot, I do need to repair my environment. I would love to find a repair station because it works better than this polymer infuser, but I also don't want to lose this armor, so if I have to, I'll just use the infuser. Anyway, I do need the knife. I really do. So you, pistol, you're gone, thank you very much, and I should have place for the knife. There we go. Vibro knife. Does it use energy? I have no idea, but it is fairly beastly if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it does do actually not a lot of damage. No, it doesn't. It does have a decent penetration and whatnot. I'm gonna keep holding on to it because, yet again, why not? You can just come closer, I'm gonna kill with a knife. I want to conserve my ammo, because even though I had a lot of it, I kinda feel like I'm running out of it. So when you notice that you're running out of ammo, you always have to actually hold back a little bit and start using your swords, snaps, whatever you have, because wasting ammo is probably the best way for you to lose. And the mag pistol, yes, please. Oh wow, I'm definitely throwing something away for it. Question is what? A rifle? A vibro knife. Sorry, vibro knife, I had it for a while, but then again, if it is actually as amazing of a weapon as I think it is, then people are going to shout at me in the comments. So now I'm going to throw something else then. What exactly? Cheating plating, you're gone. You look very, very nice, but I don't know what I'll do with you anyway. The element X gone as well. I also need some more space for bullets, so I'll also throw the logic circuits. There we go. Now I should be able to pick up the... No, I didn't want to pick a vibro knife. Nah, I didn't click the control. I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. Anyway, I want to pick up the bullets, and actually I already picked my gun. Okay, I'm also gonna pick my vibro knife then. I don't have enough space because the inventory failed. Oh well, now I'm going to pick it up, and there we go. Let's open the ammo crate. Man, this room is a jackpot of treasure. And even more grenades. Wow, I'm so grenade heavy. I feel like a heavy from Team Fortress 2, even though he doesn't use grenades. And hello, sir. We do remember Vibro Sword, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? I'm pretty sure we do. Oh, yes, we do. So let's pick up the Vibro Sword because I'm pretty sure it's better than normal sword in almost every respect. Let's quick equip it so that we have an easy access to it. Also, are there any enemies left on this floor? There are actually a few. There's not droids because otherwise they would react to this alarm. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But the room on the top right is actually free of enemies, so I'm gonna have a quick look at what is inside of it. What's that? Recycling bin? What can I do with it? I have no idea. There's a very low chance of success, but I actually did something. What is that? A coding avatar. No idea what this is. I'm gonna throw something away. Actually, I'm just gonna eat a sausage. And I just realized I barely have any food left, which is bad. But I do have the coding avatar, so what do I do with this? This AI personality is dedicated to doing large and complex coding tasks within moments in order to aid the user. In order to activate, right-click and equip. It runs off a small permanent energizer and never requires recharging. So is it just like a permanent thing that gives me boost to my deciphering stats? If so, then it's amazing. Wow! Thank you, dear sir. I also look like an awesome sauce when I wear this. Awesome sauce. Why did I say awesome sauce out of all things? Whatever. Let's open another recycle bin and get... What on earth is that? It looks like a bed. A cyber bed. I want a cyber bed. I really do. I don't know what I'm going to throw for it. I guess duct tape and maybe bindings as well. Moved attack of wall bread. What else do I have and don't need? Bullet casings I could use, but yet again I don't know for what, so I'm not gonna bother. Cybernetic brain, you're gone. And now I should have plenty of space for whatever this thing is. So let's grab the compression chamber. Well, it does kinda look like a heavy bed, doesn't it? It does, in my opinion, in my twisted mind. Anyway, it's an ingredient. Glass containment chamber that can serve a variety of purposes. So it's pretty much useless because I don't know how to use it, but I might as well keep to it.
Excellent.
Anyway, even more casing and shell casings. So let's actually pick all of those things. And I also picked a duct tape because hey, why not? Oh well. Anyway, anything left on the floor? There's plenty of things left on the floor. I think the room in the low left, I mean southwest, or whatever you wanna call it, should be relatively clean, but oh, this guy is a moon bear. Moon bears are threatening, I don't like them. And I also didn't reload my laser pistol, which is bad. My auto pistol isn't reloaded either, so it's all bad, but I do have my pepper box. But I'm out of range. Alright. Fortunately, this guy is fairly slow, so it will take a while for him to get close to me. Especially if he moves sideways instead of forward, which is always nice. And I'm out of ammo for this thing too. Alright. Let's use a pepper box then, and the enemy is running away like a coward. Let's use a rifle then. And he died, alright, but there's another moon bear coming. Let's reload our laser pistol. Let's move one tower away, reload my auto pistol. Let's use another tower away and keep firing with my auto pistol because I do have a lot of regular rounds and I can use them safely. Also, I forgot! I have this amazing pistol that I talked about forever and I did not even equip it. What do I want to equip it for? A pepper box? I wish we actually had more quick weapon slots because I have a nice variety of weapons and I would like to have a quick access to all of those. Anyway, let's keep firing. And the guy falls down without too much of a problem. There's food. I don't care that inventory is full. I need this food badly. I want to make a sword switch if I can. I do need something to make it though. Now this increases my speed. Very nice. This is pantry. Oh, well, yeah, that's decoding over there. I already forgot I have it. Now, actually, I don't know. Oh, that's nice. Trozantry Bry. I don't know what this is, but I don't have a place for it. Anyway, I do need to actually prepare my enviro sword. I'm not gonna do so just yet, though. And Vibronav, I don't know what you are, but you definitely was in Vibro Swords. I'm gonna throw you away. I'm sorry I didn't give you any chance to prove your usefulness, but well, it does. I guess it happens, right? Anyway, freezer, have some delicious food that I can eat right away. And that's have to keep it in my inventory, please. Empty. That's almost what I asked for. Not, but let's... Oh, I just kept walking forward without realizing that those are in fact Zulings. Zulings have a tendency of being nasty, so how about I show you the Mac pistol? As you can see, it actually fires double rounds. And it's completely awesome because those double rounds are better in any way, shape, and form than the auto pistol. I'm actually kind of wasting the Mac pistol right now, so I'm not gonna stop doing so, and I'm just gonna use my Vibro sword. Because hey, why not? It's a Vibro sword. What can you not like about it? It's awesome. Anyway, let's reload my weapons. I'm actually gonna reload my rifle as well. Just in case, it's good to have a backup weapon with ammo inside of it. Also, does my pepper box have any ammo? Let's have a quick look. No, it doesn't, so yet again, another thing that you want to reload. And with such a big weapon variety at my disposal, I'm pretty sure I don't have to be afraid of anything whatsoever. Also, I'm pretty sad that I'm nearing level 11, so I should level up while I can. Alright. This pod will explode when something happens. I didn't read it because it was covered by hand, but anyway, actually was quite a far away from leveling up, so I didn't need to worry about leveling just yet, but whatever. I gotta keep increasing my might because it's something, you know, that you need to care about. Can I increase my Decipher? I don't think I can. Well, I can, but for 2 points. Instead, I would rather increase my blade, increase my medical, maybe biotech, but I'll think about it. Pistol and rifle definitely want to increase those things, and I'm left with 2 abilities left to increase. Computer, I don't think I will ever need to increase again because of this amazing coding avatar I just got, so instead I'm going to increase my electronics and mechanical. Lockpick, again, not something I really care about. Biopod, I think it's going to just be... Oh wait, drawing samples. I don't think I have seen a biopod then. Oh, it's just a thingy that I cannot use because I don't know what I use it for. That's wonderful, isn't it? Anyway, let's keep exploring. That's a Prometheus soup. Not really anything that I'm too excited about because I still have no idea what to do with it. By the way, please do not tell me what to do with it. I like discovering it on my own, otherwise I lose half of the fun. I do hear a bat in here somewhere. but it's not actually in this particular room, so it's not a really big problem. Let's bypass this lock, get some even more casing fragments, so I'm pretty sure I can make bullets right now, which is very, very nice. And where are you, Bat? Oh boy, that's an Adaptoid. But hey, Adaptoid, I'm no longer afraid of you. Actually, let's see what kind of weapon is more powerful. Is it mag pistol or is it laser pistol that is more powerful? Where's my laser pistol? There it is. Alright, so laser pistol has more accuracy, more damage, more penetration. It has more reload time as well, however, and it fires a single shot instead of two. And that's about it. So, in the grand scheme of things, mag pistol has way more DPS because it simply fires 2 rounds instead of 1. Also, my armor is almost destroyed, so I do need to kill this guy quickly, so let's go for mag pistol. Alright, this guy will keep trying to kill me. Oh, he didn't grab me before I could have moved away. Didn't notice, I thought he just grabbed me, that's usual happens, so I just assumed the worst. No! My armor! My awesomeness! It's gone! Which means that now I have to worry about my health more than ever before because I have nothing to protect me from my own enemies. And this armor was an amazing piece of technology that I had, which I wasted. I should have repaired it. I was too greedy, I wanted to conserve it. And I didn't want to recharge this Viper, so I wanted to reload my mag pistol. So things went from decent to very, very, very bad. That's nice. I guess it makes for a good video ending, doesn't it? Anyway, even more moldy bread. That's wonderful. I'm not even gonna bother picking this up. So I'm gonna advance to the next floor and end my video right here. Those are so infant stones, not really a problem. But that's a good place to end this video because right now I no longer have my amazing suit. I have a crazy selection of powerful weapons, but it doesn't matter since even with my powerful grenades and my powerful weapons, I can die from like a single or 2 shots from more powerful enemies. So things look very interesting if I have to be honest, and I can't see what happens next. It was PANCZASU, the mighty mix Power. If you somehow managed to enjoy my videocast, then please by all means like it, maybe subscribe to my channel if you wish to see more. Thank you for watching, and I almost didn't see this guy. And I'll see you online.